Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Ty Wheels, and welcome to the new episode of Trk'D Out.
We tracking in, we tracking out. We tracking in, we tracking
What's up, everybody? Welcome to a new episode of Trk'D Out with your host Ty Wheels. I got a special guest in the building today. My dog.
What's happening?
My video mentor. My homeboy, my brother, Chemvision is here, guys.
What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Glad to be here. Nice, comfy studio with my man Ty doing this podcast.
Yeah, man. So, Happy New Year.
Yep, you
I know
too.
I seen you, but Happy New Year.
No doubt. Yeah, for sure. You too.
Merry Christmas and all that. How was the how was the holidays, man?
Holidays was pretty good, man. Got the shopping done fairly quick. Just, did everything through Amazon, Didn't have to hit the stores too much. Had to worry about all the traffic.
Oh man, you didn't want to be stuck in the
No.
in the last minute.
Not at all.
Got a quick story. Last year, I was going to Walmart. My girl was in Walmart. I was on the way home from the studio. I'm like, I'm gonna just go in here, see if you need any help. Nigga, as soon as I turned by the Wendy's, nigga, it was a wrap. Never made it into Walmart. The traffic was so crazy, it took me 2 hours to get out the parking lot of Walmart, and I couldn't even get out. I had to end up leaving my car at Office Max, catching a ride, and coming back at like 7 o'clock to get my car. That's how bad it was.
When was that?
Christmas Eve last year.
Man, yeah,
Never.
That's crazy. I'm assuming that's Easton.
Yeah. So you already know.
Yep.
Anyway, Chemvision is in the building, man. What's been going on, man?
Man, not a whole lot, man. Just thinking of a whole lot of new ideas I could hit for 2020 as far as shooting videos wise. What else I could get my hands into with both of my cameras. So that's kind of where I'm at right now, just to see how I want to play things for this year, the rest of this year, and so forth.
Okay, so it's for the people listening, a little background on my dog, Chemvision. Kim has been doing the videos for, I won't say, 5 years
now.
5 years now. When I first met Chemis, we go back a couple years before you started doing the videos. Mm-hmm. You was doing the recording stuff.
Yeah.
You was doing the studio stuff. And then I remember when you called me and you was like, you was kind of phasing out of that. You didn't want people coming to the crib.
Yep.
And you started getting to the video shit. And it was crazy because, how sometimes people just say shit. But you was like, yeah, man, I'm going to get into this camera. And then all of a sudden, you would shoot videos.
Yeah.
What was the process? Because, me being new to the videos myself, still in the recording audio part, was it a hard transition for you?
You know what? I would say no to that. It wasn't hard at all. Because I found myself, it was a new task. It was still something fun to do. Kept me busy, and it still kept me into the music scene. So with me starting out with music, making beats, recording, even some rapping, I just feel like me having a camera now, I could still be in the music biz, and still enjoy doing the music aspect of it. Only it just won't be recording and making beats from now, but it's still a part of me. So now I could just do it in a video format. So it was a while before I got real comfortable with shooting video, you know what I'm saying? And we could go on for days about that, just how I shot a few videos for free just so I can get
of course.
Yeah, the practice end of learning that aspect of that, with shooting videos with a DSLR.
Okay, so I remember when I first got my camera, which is a couple years ago, I kind of underestimated it. I'm like, shit, I know Pro Tools, I know how to do music programs. The camera ain't shit. Buy a good camera, start shooting. That was not the case.
Not the case at all.
Did you have kind of that same rude awakening, or did you go into it like, I got to respect this camera shit?
Yeah, I went into it I told myself from jump that I was going to learn the camera in and out. So a lot of people think that you could just get a camera, my stuff is going to look like that. No, you gotta really know the basics of the camera. You know what I'm saying? Like I've told you before, with the aperture, ISO, shutter speed, all that plays a good part in, you know, in making a good video, you know, having it look as crispy as possible depending on what camera you have, you know. That's where it all comes down to, you know. So it's not just easy just to pick up one point and shoot and be like, all right, y'all, I got it. Nah, you got to learn a lot more than just that.
Exactly. I mean, it was crazy because the first camera I bought, I found out later that wasn't even the right camera to get. So, and it's funny because like I kind of look at that approach, like I kind of look at people approaching the music game. How like you got, I mean, even on the artist level, you got people just like, oh shit, he on TV rapping? Oh, I can do that. And people kind of take that, oh, I can do that shit. Right. Until you get in it. You know what I'm saying? Same with the recording. You know, people will go to Guitar Center to get a mic. Oh, I forgot to put my phone on. That shit
I should do that right now myself.
That shit fucked it up. All right, we're going to get back with that. Yeah, so, you know, it's just like going to Guitar Center, buying a mic, and you like, hey, oh, you got to learn how to mix? Oh, okay, the shit ain't hooking up right. You know what I'm saying? So it is, you got to respect these crafts out here, man, because the internet will have your ass thinking some shit's easy. Yeah, that's the truth. And the shit's nothing like that. But, so, do you like the video path and the journey and the people more than you like the recording? Is it easier to you? Is it more lucrative for you?
Honestly, I like all of it, man. That it all has, that comes with it. The way I look at it is, you know, you meet new people, new artists. You never know where it could really take you. I mean, it's not just even with the music videos. It could take you to doing, you know, commercials, little movies, you know, for other directors, you know, things like that. It's so many levels to it, you know. So that's what I like about it. Now, right now, yes, I'm doing a lot of music videos. You know, that's kind of, you know, where I got my start from. But I've also been branching off, you know, which is good. Now you got the weddings. Yeah. You know, and I already said commercial, you know, and it's just with that, like I said before, you know, you're meeting so many different people, you know, that needs different services as far as, you know, having video, you know. So there are cons to it as well, you know, but I wouldn't take any of those cons away, you know. Dealing with, you know, a lot of artists who, you know, who think they've already made it, you know, they think that they deserve, you know, more recognition than others. You know, they want their videos done faster. Or, you know, there's just a whole bunch of other little different things that can run into that, you know, with shooting videos. So you just kind of, but that's where you learn, you know. Now you can make these different kind of changes when you're doing, you know, when you're shooting videos, or, you know, you learn from those little mistakes that other people make for you, in a sense, you know. I mean, you're going to make your own mistakes as well. So that's kind of where I lie in that.
One thing that I found a little funny, and it's crazy, I didn't really think of this, the investment part, right? You know what I'm saying? Me coming from the music background, right? And it's so much shit you can spend and buy just fucking like with the recording that I thought, okay, it can't be as bad as the recording. But I must say, the video may be worse than investing in the recording shit, because the video shit, it's so many little things, man, you don't even think of. It's so many things you can get, and when you in some shit and you kind of think you need everything. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You want to be able to do everything. You want all the little new things coming out. Yeah. And that shit can add up, man. What is an estimate you think right now, January 2020, you have invested since you've been starting the video side?
Like a total?
Total. If you can think of that.
Man, let's just see. Shoot, just my rig alone, you're looking at almost 10 grand. So with everything, second camera, batteries, oh man, I could be well over, you know, over the 50K mark or more, you know, for sure.
Damn. Did you ever spend that much on the recording side?
No, but here's the thing. Like I've bought a lot of little things for the recording as well. You know, I mean, the computer, the software, mics, wires. You know, what I'm saying it's kind of almost the same with the camera. You know, because you need all those little things that play a good part in, you know, whether it's getting you the best sound,
Definitely,
or the camera is giving you the best visual. You know what I'm saying? So they both play hand in hand. It's all the little knickknacks, man, that gives, you know, that's gonna add up. Like, yeah, you get the camera, the expensive camera, and think you good, and then you get it and you start recording, like, oh man, I need this. I need another battery. So now, depending on what camera you got, now
and the battery's ain't no joke.
Yeah, I mean,
the battery will add the fuck up
for a battery, depending on you if you get an aftermarket one. Aftermarket ones are a little cheaper, yeah, but
it's so funny. You showed me the other day that little piece you got on your rig now, just to put the monitor on, and that little metal piece was $50.
$50 by itself,
That's
just to
crazy.
have the monitor on it.
That's just crazy, man.
Yep. It's
So everybody out there in the YouTube and the internet world, man, look. When the videographer approach you and say, "Hey, man, I'm charging $400 or $500," don't try to swindle him down, man.
Mm-hmm.
People out here buying $50 batteries, man.
Yeah,
and you need more than one.
Yep.
So, where, you know, I know you work with people in Columbus and outside of Columbus. Where is the farthest the video production has taken you with dealing with a client or whatever?
Over, what was that? Nassau, however you say it, the Bahamas.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the furthest. Homegirl of mine, Tiffany, had her friend. She's an R&B singer, and she needed a video done, but she wanted to do it she wanted to take a cruise, and, you know, so shoot on the cruise and then over on the island. So that was cool. At first I was like, oh man, I don't know about a cruise because I've never been on a cruise. and you know, and they told me, you know, they said, well, it's going to pay you this amount. So I was like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's been a different experience for me. So I got we flew to Miami and then left on the big ass boat from there, man. And that cruise, it was a different feeling, man. And
I ain't never been on one, man.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
I want to go.
It's nuts, man.
I have heard if you've never been, you want to go like maybe 2 or 3 days the first time. Like you don't want to be your first time being a week.
Yeah,
and you don't know what to expect.
And I've never one to actually been to go on a vacation for a week. I've always just usually a long weekend. But yeah, the cruise was about 2 days, maybe 3. I forget, something like that. So it was there. You know, we sailed there or whatever, and cruise on back. You know, it was cool. I only felt a little bit of the motion. That's in the back of the boat when we all had dinner.
Okay,
you kind of feel it then. But other than that, it was fine. You couldn't really tell that you was on the water, except when you go on the top deck and you're looking down and seeing just, you know, like, wow, I'm not getting close to this ledge. You know, some people looking over and stuff like, nah, man, y'all crazy.
Hell nah.
But yeah, the Bahamas, that's the furthest I've gone so far with shooting.
Okay,
video.
were you hesitant in coming up with the price for that, or were you like a trip like that? Are you adding all the expenses? Is the client taking care of all that? Do you charge cheaper because you like, well, they are flying me there? Like, how did you feel with the pricing of all that?
I was pretty. Well, at first I didn't really know what to charge, but I knew it was going to be at least around the 1,000 mark, you know, to start from, maybe 850, something like that. So we got to talking, and I came up with it was 1,200, I think, for the video, for everything, and that was including. I mean, they already knew from jump that they was going to pay for the flight, the hotel.
Did that come out of the 1,250?
No.
Okay.
No, that 1,250 was just for the video itself.
Okay.
And then whatever, you know, they pay for all the, you know, the flight, hotel, and all that.
Flight, hotel, food, all that was covered?
Yep, all that was covered.
Okay, cool.
Anything anything that came out of my pocket was just for, you know, anything that I wanted to purchase on my own.
All right.
So.
Now, y'all was there 2 days. Was y'all shooting the whole 2 days?
Nope.
Or y'all just... Okay, so you actually got to chill, too.
Yeah, heck yeah, man. We went partied. Some did gambling. You know, I didn't really gamble. I just kind of walked around.
Shit, gamble before. You already won.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't want to lose any money either.
Yeah,
so,
I feel that.
So
why would that suck?
but yeah, you definitely have fun. I met a whole new crew of people. One dude, his name is Anthony Dalton. He's actually an actor. He works. People see him now on BET with under what's the director's name? Who does a Medea? What's his name?
Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry. Yeah, he works for Tyler Perry, man. He's on the set and everything. You see him. I see him on the TV shows. He was actually one of the actors in the video.
Oh, damn.
So that was cool. I got to meet him. We're on Instagram, you know.
That was dope,
Yeah,
man.
so it was cool. It was a real good experience.
What is if you don't mind saying, what was the worst video experience you've had so far with a client? You ain't got a name if you don't want to, but
Okay.
What's the situation?
So the worst one was where I was with an artist. Well, it was so back and forth. You know, he didn't know where he wanted, and words got to being said. And I was like, you know what, man, I'm good. You know, we just gonna scrap this video. You know, I'm usually fair when it comes to that stuff. You know, I'd rather just not deal with the issues. You know, and this dude, he one of them. You know, he think he hard. You know, man. If you need to get my money or we shoot the video, I'm gonna find you. Blah blah blah. You know, guns and stuff like that. I'm like, man, it's not even that serious. And but we end up hashing it out, and we squashed it, and we end up shooting finishing up the video. I think I ended up shooting like 2 or 3 more after that, but. After that, I was like, you know what? I'm done with this person just because, if it resorted to that, it shouldn't be that. It shouldn't even, gone down to that. So now, you kind of weed out the people who you can work with and who who you can't work with in a sense. So that's one thing that you'll learn, for anybody who's going to start shooting videos, you'll know who to shoot for and who not to shoot for, so.
I heard you mention location. Now, is that something people tend to, when you're dealing with music videos, are they expecting you to come up with everything? And for the young up and coming videographers out there, is that something people should be like when people call you, you should have locations on deck and ideas on deck? Or is that like an extra thing?
So I personally like to have a few locations on deck just for my personal use, or if I hear a song that an artist may, send me through email, I'm like, oh, actually, I have a perfect location that'll fit that. I'll have a couple on deck, but a lot of the times the artists, they will have a couple, spots already that they have in mind as well. And some do expect you to come up with everything, Now, for those who want me to come up with everything, I'm going to, the price is going to go up on the video and all that if you want me to do all that. And I let them know that. So they have the choice of either, finding themselves, or if I already have something that'll fit, or, just, me going out and scouting for locations. Because I do scout for locations. That way I'm not, I have everything. I'm one who like to have everything organized, ready, set to go, for when I do shoot. So a lot of the times, they will have a location, or I may have something already in motion that we can use after hearing the track.
Okay, cool. So let me talk to you real quick about pricing, man. And this is for the young people up and coming out here. Do you have a set price yet? Did it take you a long time to come up with the structure of how to price? And what do you suggest to people that may be new to it, but don't really want to undercut themselves, mm-hmm. but also, we don't want to lose that client either. Mm-hmm. Any advice on that topic?
Yeah, for sure. All right. Well, first off, I still find myself trying to actually come up with some prices, for real, because the times, you got to keep up with the times. The times are changing. So I find myself trying to recreate or fix or come up with a better pricing system. But what it comes down to is for one, okay, for anybody that's news coming out, you may not know your worth right away. So what you can do, you could shoot your videos a little bit cheaper, use it as practice, whether it's free or $100 or $150, but you don't want to keep it that for the longest, because now the customers, they're going to expect just that price every time, and that's what you don't want to do. You're going to get better every time you shoot a video. You're going to learn what mistakes you made from your first couple of shoots, and you're going to fix that, and you're going to come up with other ways to shoot as well. You're going to come up with your own style eventually. And that's where you'll know kind of where your worth is, whether it's on the shooting, the editing part of it, all that. So you just kind of want to, graduate to a better price each time, and again, just know your worth, and it's cool to give deals every now and then, but no, you don't want to keep doing that either, because now you're just setting yourself in a certain position that people are just going to want that price. Well, what about this price? Like, no, they got to know as well, as an artist, even on the rap side of it, their lyrics, their, way of spitting and rapping, they're going to get better as well. So everybody's going to keep leveling up. Some people may just stay stagnant. Maybe that's what they want, but that's my advice to that, as far as,
So y'all heard it, man. You know what I'm saying? I take away from that is, like, you're right. In the beginning, it's cool to experiment, because you're going to have to learn. And, I did the same thing when I first started. I called it, like, I looked at it like I was just getting paid to learn. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't waxing people like that. But at the same time, I constantly let people know, this is the price today.
Yep.
Or this is the price for this month. And then when I got equipment increased and stuff like that, prices go up, because when you have a client, what they're really paying for, they're paying for your knowledge. They're paying for your equipment. If you went to school, they're paying for your schooling.
Yeah.
That price, all that's involved in it.
Definitely. Yep.
So it's been fun chatting real quick. We gonna pick this up. We just covered the video side of you right now. So people out there, make sure y'all follow Chemvision. I'm gonna have all this information up on the screen. Any last words, man? Any little for the inspiring up and coming chemists out here, man? Yeah,
just keep practicing, man. Learn that camera, the basics of the camera, and you will go far, for real. So again, ISO, shutter speed, and aperture, man. You learn those three things, you are golden. Believe me, for sure. Run with that.
That's what's up, man. Ty Wills, we here, Staybeatstudios. Another episode of Trk'D, man. Stay beat or stay broke. Peace.
Peace. What's up, y'all? This is Chemvision, and I just been Trk'D out.
We tracking in, we tracking out. We tracking in, we tracking out. Staybeatstudios.